Hello everyone, and welcome to what will be my review of Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. I don't know what I thought of this game. It had more of an impact on me at the end anyway, than FF Type 0 did. Like, Type 0 I didn't like at all. The storyline was fucking dire. The combat was fine, but it wasn't great. The gimmick combat, the strategy part was fucking terrible. This was okay. I think it could have been a shit ton better. It was probably my third least favourite Final Fantasy to date. The only two that are worse than this that I feel are Lightning Returns and Type 0. That's all I can say. I know I didn't do all of it, but the combat system, I found Final Fantasy 13 combat system very dreary. I didn't really care too much about it. Especially the stagger system, but I didn't really do anything. Other than flip. But there was some involvement there. There were too many menus to open and not automatically open when you start a combat. Like when we go back to Final Fantasy X, you'll see, and Final Fantasy 13 did a good job because you started a combat scene and it was fine. The maps were far too large. Far too large. They didn't need to be anywhere near the length that they were. Some maps I didn't even fucking touch. Like regions. There were points in the game where it was just like, climb up these stairs for no apparent reason, just to add more time. Run across this hall for no reason, just to add more time. There was a lot of, let's add more time to the game because fuck knows the game isn't very long. Yeah, I don't think this game was great. The good points of this game were... what were the good points? The good points were the graphics. Not the graphics, the areas. The areas looked very pretty. Like the Pharaoh's Lighthouse was super pretty. Rabanastre was I think the areas were very nice. The world was well built, but the story surrounding the world in this game didn't really do a good job. But the world is well built. There's a lot in it. If you look at the lore, there's a lot in it, but a lot of it should be put into the game without you having to look at the lore. I will see you through while going through other games, but 10 is great for this. Like, they explain the lore so well because Tidus isn't from that world. I know, spoiler alert, but Tidus isn't from the main world that they Spira, I think it is. So they have to explain things to him like he's a dumbass. Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, they don't really explain it as much because they don't have to, but it's very self-explanatory. Final Fantasy 8, they explain parts to you when you go to different areas because there's a brand new zone for you. Final Fantasy 7, they do flashbacks to let you learn about parts of the game, like lore and shit. I think they could have done the lore a lot better. Yeah, it definitely wasn't done as well as it probably could have been. Sorry, there's a wave up there that's blowing around.
Where?
I just see it, it's up. And it's up there in the corner. What else can I say about this game? It, as I said, it was the third least favourite.
I think I saw it.
Yeah. It was my third least favourite Final Fantasy. I don't know what I rated the other Final Fantasies at,
It's actually
but
right.
I'll definitely
It's like coming from
Yeah, you're right. So let's review them all again. Like, I have another scoring system. So I would say Final Fantasy Type 0 was like a 2 out of 10. But I get it, it was a PSP game, it was made to be just a pick up, play, drop. Final Fantasy Lightning Returns was probably a 4 out of 10 for me. This would be similar, 4.5 out of 10. A lot of problems with it. I can see why people didn't like this game. I loved it when I initially played it. Playing it again, the nostalgia glasses came off, and yeah, I could see why people did not like it. The main villain wasn't in the whole game, which is nice. I like it when they have the main villain in the whole game, except instead of like a different main baddie all the time, which is always good. Like, gets you involved in that villain. So they did that well, actually. Yeah, so that's what I would say, 4.5 out of 10. I would say Final Fantasy 15 is like an 8 out of 10 for me. It's a really good fucking game. It's going to be really hard for anyone to beat it. I don't even know if... Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed Final Fantasy 15, and I didn't think I would. I thought it was just going to be a very new style Final Fantasy, which I've disliked, especially 13. But now, replaying through 13, playing 15 the first time, and replaying all these games, I'm realising 13 wasn't anywhere near as bad as what I thought it was. It really wasn't. It was probably still a 6 out of 10 game, but it really wasn't as bad as what I thought it was. I can't really do a bigger review on it. The graphics were fine. The graphics were actually pretty good for the time, PlayStation 2 era. So the graphics were actually pretty nice for that era.
What is this?
Riley. The gameplay was pretty shit. Get the gambits set up correctly and you win. The trial mode makes the game fucking piss easy. There's so many stupid bits where you have to, like, it's not even, like, I don't mind grinding. I have played JRPGs for most of my life, and I play Civ 4. I play games that last ages. Don't mind grinding. It's this one, Zodiac Age, and not the original, the non-Zodiac Age. You grind the treasure chests, which is fucking dumb, over grinding the enemies. I would much rather grind enemies until I get my item than go in and out of an area consistently to get a fucking treasure chest. That's fucking dumb. I don't like that at all. Stop it. Graphics were pretty good, especially for the time. The world building was done well. Nothing was explained to you why things were I guess they were explained why things were happening. I guess another thing that I didn't like was monsters weren't really involved that much, but they were. Like they didn't. I don't know. Like the game wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. It was much worse than I thought it was going to be, than what I remembered. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you all in the next Final Fantasy, which will be 10, which I am really, really looking forward to. I don't have Final Fantasy 10, I still need to buy it, but I am definitely looking forward to that game, and I really hope nostalgia glasses have not nostalgia feelings have not affected that game for me. I know there are like the puzzles. From what I remember, the puzzles in Final Fantasy X were pretty cool. I know they're a pain in the ass, some of them. There are, you have to talk to people because, yeah. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed this series. If you have, please don't forget to press that subscribe button because it really fucking helps me because you all are cunts. Yeah, if you enjoyed your time here, I always appreciate every view. I hope you all had a great time. And I will see you all next time on another Let's Play do or on Final Fantasy X. Hope to see you all later, and bye bye.